Children, how are you? Hope everybody is fine. Children, today we have come with a new topic. What is globalization? Already in the topic, the lesson itself, we studied the globalization and all. So, what is globalization? Here we could understand that is already because of this MNC is what we already know, and foreign investment is what these all things already we have studied. Previous topic when we recall and all, that is that the Chinese goods, how it was totally how it is available in the Indian market and all, and by having the foreign trade, it has come to India, and it totally started spreading all across the country and providing the with the cheapest price to the customer and all that, and the people also are more likely to purchase the goods and all that already we have discussed. Okay, and today we will be discussing what is globalization. To start this topic, what is globalization? So you should have some concept or understanding about the previous topics, whatever that we have discussed. In the past 2 or 3 decades, more and more MNCs have been looking for the location around the world with which would be cheap for the production. Already we studied in the second topic, that is how MNC plays the great role, and what is MNC, what the MNC is doing. Okay, already everything that we have discussed. MNC is nothing, it is a multinational corporations. He always thinks that is how my goods should be produced with the cheaper amount of investment. Okay, so MNC itself, MNC does the foreign investment, that's true fact, but always it will be looking for the areas where with cheapest investment or the cheaper amount of money can be spent, and the goods has been produced and selling in a good profit and all that will be see. So let us look at how this globalization is working for, and what is this globalization and all that is. Foreign investment by the MNCs in these countries has been rising. Already we know foreign investment is totally increasing day by day, year by year by the MNCs and all. At the same time, foreign trade between the country also is rising rapidly. When the foreign investment is there, then the foreign trade also will be increasing. Definitely, that is a true fact. Okay, because when there is more investment, things are being produced, and that things where to sell. We cannot sell it only within a particular areas or the particular country. That has to be shifted, or the trade has to be done with the different countries. So with that, the foreign trade also takes place. As the example of like China sells the goods in India. A large part of MNCs of the foreign trade is also controlling by the MNC. So a large amount of foreign trade is controlling by MNC. One of the example that we can see in India, that the Ford Motor manufacturing has been established over in India. In previous class we have already discussed that is okay. And in India, what happened through this Ford Motors and all, that is not only producing the cars for the Indian market, but also it exposed to different countries that already we have studied. Some of the other developing countries that they are trading, or they are sending, exporting, that is and also some of the components and all that is, some of the factory needs some of the components and all that is also is being transferring or providing, that is okay. So the result of greater foreign investment and greater foreign trade has been a greater integration of production and markets across the country. So MNC is doing the foreign investment, already we know, and because of this foreign investment, what happens, things are being produced, then that goods, what happens, it after producing and all that is, that goods are being transported to different places. Through that, what a foreign trade takes place. When this foreign investment and foreign trade takes place, then it creates a integration with the production across the country. So the marketplaces are being available in different globally, that is all over the countries it is being getting. That is what known as a globalization. Integration or interconnection that takes place because of this trade is nothing but is globalization. Here that is given, that you can see globalization is this process of rapid integration or interconnection between the countries. So globalization takes place because of rapid integration and interconnection with the different countries. Why this integration and interconnection takes place? Because of this trade, foreign trade. Foreign investment is made by the MNCs, and because of that the huge amount of goods is being produced, and from there the foreign trade takes place, and because of this foreign trade what happens, the different markets creates in all over the world. Okay, different markets we find in the countries, different countries. So through that integration and interconnection creates between the countries is nothing but globalization. MNCs are playing a major role in the globalization process. Already we know, previous also we have studied. Okay, and more and more goods and services, investment and technology are moving between the countries. So because of this globalization, okay, because of the globalization, two things takes place more rapidly development. That is what is the technology. Okay, technology, where in which part of the area technologies are not available, MNC is investing more amount and the technologies are available. Okay, that is what it happens. And another thing is what the people makes movement from one country to another country. That will be looking after what is that, you can just have a look. That is, most regions of the world are in closer contact with each other than a few decades back. Few years back, if you see, few decades back, if you see, that is, there were no countries were connected, and no countries were knowing what is globalization, what is world market, and what is foreign trade, foreign investment, not knowing. But now each and every country, they know about the foreign investment, they welcome that. So when the foreign investment is there, there will be a foreign trade definitely. So the country also develops its own way. That is it. Besides the movement of goods, service, investment and technology, there is one more way in which that the country is being connected. Not only through the movement of the goods and services, investment and the technology, that the movement takes place or the country connect with the other countries. Rather, it is also possible to have some another possibility. What is that? This is what through the movement of people between the countries. You may say, sir, people are what, they are not just like goods that we can supply to other country. No. You see what is given? People usually move from one country to another in search of better income, better job or better education. So very clear. This because of this globalization, or because of this interconnection or integration with the different countries or globally, that is we can have a connect with a country two ways. One thing, to for the by the movement of this goods, service, investment and technology. Another one is what, the movement of the people. You can just imagine that the number of people that in America, the Indian people that they are living, that you can just imagine that. So this is what all about that the topic we have discussed, and I have said you, and this is what in this way only what is globalization that we could understand. So I think this what is globalization, that the idea or you could have understood better, and all that is okay. Just read the textbook and you will be understanding more very clearly. It is given in the textbook and all that is. And next class I will be telling you what are the factors that enabled the globalization. Okay, what are the factors that are helping the globalization to develop or to have the already we know what is globalization and all that is. So through what way this through what are the factors that helped for the globalization and all that is will be discussing that is. Okay, thank you, have a good day.